Good evening and welcome to this free training class. My name is Esther and I will be your coach for this free training for design, for graphics, the basics actually. Now we have done some theoretical aspects and we want to really do a very quick design, putting all of the things I said earlier on into consideration. So I'm going to be logging in my Canva Pro right now. This is the paid version of the Canva. So I'm going to be logging into it. This is the interface. This is the home where it will bring you to. And you can see my recent designs. I can also check for my projects here. Those are the things that I've done before. Now, we are going to be searching for a template, basically. We can do a template and we can start from scratch, but because of those that are beginners, I'm going to start by using a template. So I'm going to type products flyer. Let's see let's see what it will bring. Okay, I'm doing this because of the business persons amongst us. So you can scroll up, this is the, if you are using the normal Canva, all of these are not available on the normal Canva, but if you're using the pro version like I am here, you can be able to have different options, different beautiful options to choose from and then edit. So I'm trying to get something simple. Let's see. Okay. Let's see what we can use here. Okay. Let's say we want to use this for somebody that sells sneakers. We just ended Valentine and all that. So it's loading. Now, this is a template that you can now start working with. Now, you see these empty spaces there. These are the negative space that we're talking about in the design elements the other time. So, take for example, if you're somebody that's you have a brand name, you can come here and just try to add your brand name. So you come to edit and then you go to text, then you add a heading. You edit, and then you go to, let's say, amazing sneakers up. So that's it. You've typed your brand name there. Then you go to the font size, because the font is actually big. You can change it to, you reduce this font size to 14. You can either change it with numbers. Me, I prefer changing it with numbers, or you can use the cursor here to drag to increase or to decrease it. But I prefer clicking on the button and just putting the figures that I want to. Now, you try and put this somewhere here. While you're doing that, you might need to adjust this a little bit. You crop it. You crop this particular design a bit. Okay, I think we cannot be able to do that, but we should be able to. Yeah, kind of move it around. When you're working with Canva, you must be able to know how to play around. So let's go back to editing this. Let's amazing sneakers up. Let amazing be up. Then you put the sneakers down like that. Like that. Then you push it up. Make sure that it's balancing well. Then you kind of enlarge this. Okay, now we need to work on the font. So you check. Remember I told you that your font must not be more than 2 in any design that you're doing. So you check the font here. What's the font of this fashion sales? The font is Babas, no way. Okay, up to 50% still Babas. So now then we can try another font for this, the brand name. Let's try this. You can use any font. You can even come here and just move around any font here. Just amazing sneakers, or you can just play around it. And I'm thinking of changing the font to white. We'll look at it. You can play around it. I think I like this, but it's not really showing well. It's not showing the wordings well. So we still go back to the font. And then let's see what we can still make use of here. Okay. Okay, I think this is cool. Playfair display black is cool. Is cool. Then you can go to the font color. You know, it's the same color with the fashion sales up to, let's try white and look at how it's gonna look like. Okay, then it's already bold. You can't do anything about that again, but I'm thinking the white is not coming out well. Let's try the red back. Okay, all right. Now this fashion sale up to 50%, you can change it to like, maybe depending on if you're doing it for a client, you can change it to like maybe 30 or 20% off, like that. Then you can come here and reduce this in order to put more. Yes, you make sure that it's balancing, is well arranged. Then you can duplicate this. You can duplicate this, duplicate this, and try to kind of arrange it. Then after duplicating, you can decide to delete. You can decide to, replace the image and look for, maybe that one is red. You can look for a white sneakers. Now this is talking about your element. Now it's talking about your element. So you can go to photos, then you search photos. You can see that on my Canva here is showing pro, so you search the photos pro. Sorry, it's loading. Okay, so let's search for white sneakers. White sneakers. You just play around it. You play around it. You take your time to play around it. Okay, so this is something I think we can use. Yeah, this is something I think we can use. Sorry. This has already replaced the background. Sorry. Okay. Now this is not really giving me what I want, so you can go back with the arrow up here. You can go back and correct whatever mistake you make. You go back with the arrow here, you go back, and then you go correct whatever mistake you must have made. So I think what we are going to do in this case is we're going to bring back an element like this. So let's delete this completely. Let's delete the image. We have deleted the image. Then we go to the color here, and then we change the color to that. Then we now add image back. Now you go to add, then we go to elements. Then you'll see the recently used there. Then you can pick that, and then you crop till it fits in. You crop till it fits in. Sorry. Now this is the aligning aspect of it. You crop till it fits in. I'm trying to see. Okay. Now another thing we can do is we can take this to the back of everything, like this particular image. Sorry, let me take it back. Let me delete it and then let me bring it back so that you can see what I am doing. Bring it back, pick it, then you can take it to the background. You can take this particular image to the background. Send backward. Sorry. Bring forward. Send to the back. Yep, something like this. This is what I was talking about when I said background, that you can use images as your background. Now when you're using something like this as your background, you need to put into consideration the texture. You need to put into consideration the texture. So let's see. Okay, now there we have it. Okay, sorry. All right, so we have something like this here. You know, it might not really show well the way we wanted it, but you just kind of play around till you have something that looks like what you wanted. Now in this place, you go to what we call the transparency. That's how much it is showing, and then you can like take it back until it's just showing at the back. So that's like 30. Okay, let's leave it at 40. Okay, you can do that. Then instead of just making it two, we'll just let's delete this. Let's delete this, and then you just bring this back to where it was. Can bring this back to where it was. You just put it somewhere here. You know, you just play around your design. You can still decide to duplicate it here. Remember how we duplicated the other time? Then you know, you kind of arrange it to make it like a twin. You understand? Now this might have to go away so that you can have some empty spaces. This video is becoming too long, but I'm just trying to show you guys the basics of what I explained earlier. Okay, All right. Now we can now come here and try to delete something here. So we delete the image this time around. We change the color to here. We change it to this. Then if we are picking an image now, we have to make it a smaller one. I had to improvise because of what was showing here. It wasn't bringing it the way I wanted. So let's look for another element again. So we search for sneakers, white sneakers. Okay, let's see, let's see, let's see. You can even decide to change the one that even came with the design normally. Let's see. You see all and then okay. Let's see. Maybe we should use this. I'm trying to look for something cool. Trying to look for something very, very cool. Very, very cool. Okay, let's try this. Now you can rotate, sorry. Okay, it's not looking like the shape, so we can use this. Let's look for something that is facing down. Okay, let's try this. Okay, cool, cool, cool. This is what I've been looking for. Okay. All right. I think now we have it. Now we have it. Okay. You can still decide to like, all right, add your contact details. Now you can see that our design is pretty busy already and we still need to add the contact details. So we can do something over here. We can go to this and kind of push it up. Okay, now by pushing that up we can also do the same for this. Yeah, so you can see this is where you balance and try to centralize your designs. This is where you try to balance and centralize your designs. So you go here, select this, sorry, the O, and then kind of move it. Okay, then you pick and move, sorry. You know, the ones you create yourself tend to like give you issues in editing, but you just have to be like consistent. Consistent, okay. Okay, there you have it. So we can see that this has like the red has a kind of white around it, which makes it look beautiful. So let's see if we can give this that same effects. That same effects. Some effects. Okay. Detach image. Then give this red. You come here, you give the shape red. Yes, it should be red. Okay. It should be white. Sorry. Let's try red. Okay, it should be white. And okay, what we're trying to do is to, okay, let's make this red and try to see if we can change the background color of this to white. Back to your design. The color. Okay. Replace background. Apply colors to. Okay, this might not be possible, so let's just take it back. Let's take it back. We have this already, but trying to see if we can change this to. Okay. Color here, white. Then color here, red. Perfect. Perfect. That is what I am looking for. Okay, so that's it. That's it. We've created an effect. We've created an effect. You know, this would have been perfect for the Valentine. So let this fashion sales that is there, let's change it to Valentine sales. Valentine's sales. Okay. All right. The font is a bit much, so we change the font size. So let's use something like 68 or 65. Okay, let's go with 60. All right. So we have Valentine sales up to 20%. Make sure that it's aligning. You can see the dotted lines. Make sure that it's aligning. Make sure it's aligning. Yeah, arrange it. Yeah, aligning. Now you can see we have a lot of empty spaces. We have a lot of empty spaces despite the fact that we have recreated this design. Another thing is you can still decide to change this overall background color to something more beautiful or more sharper. You get. So let's try and play around it. Let's see. Okay. This is cool, but then let's try something else. Let's try something else. Okay. I think I kind of like this. So you can do a lot. This is color now. We're talking about colors now. You can do a lot. You can do a lot, but you can see that when I change the color, the font is not really coming out. The font is not really coming out. So we might be going with something grayish, or we go back to the basic color, which is this. All right. So, and I think the only thing here is we need to add a contact phone number. So you can duplicate from here. You can duplicate from here and edit. You can duplicate these two, is a rectangle now that has plus in it means duplicate. You can duplicate from here and edit. You can duplicate and edit from there. So we have, let's say it's my number, or let's just write any number, 325142. Okay, now that's it. You've added the phone number, make sure it's aligning with others. Then you might want to probably change the font to what we use for amazing stickers. Or but let's go back to check in case you've forgotten. The font is Playfair Display Black. So you come here as well, and then you use Playfair Display Black. Okay, now 325142. This number is not complete, so I think the size is the problem. So we go to, yeah, I think we use 60 up there, so we can try 60. Okay, 60, it's cool. Then we need to work on the color. You go to the color and then you change it to white. All right, now if you need to, you can add another element, but I think this is cool like this. I think so, but we can reduce the font further or rearrange this a bit. There is a way this is showing before that they are covering each other sort of. So I want them to look like this. That's why I did not place them side by side anymore. And because of that, it's taking some space. It's actually taking some space. So now this is just a simple design. You can see we talked about color, we talked about background, we talked about fonts, yeah, and we talked about element too. So let me end this video here, and your assignment is to try to recreate the same thing. Now that you're done with this is a simple video, like I said. Now that you're done with this, you can go here, these three dotted lines, and then you download. Once you click on download, it will suggest PNG, which is the best format. Then you download, and then it downloads and save to your phone. That's that about that. Thank you for watching this video. Make sure you do your assignments.